Alright, so we are here at the Iron Horse Gym in Wellington, kind of just a bit off from the amphitheater, and we have our first Zapdos raid. It's actually Thursday now. I haven't been able to do any raids this week. I've been super busy with work and just rain, and my little brother's staying with us, so that too. But first Zapdos raid today. Hopefully I can get it first time. Team Instinct, it is my bird, so maybe I can get it the first time. Maybe it'll be the first one. And if you've seen my other legendary raids videos, Lugia, Articuno, and random Snubble. Hey, that's awesome. Alright, sorry. Lugia, Articuno, and Moltres I've had terrible luck with. 1 for 4 on Lugia, that one being from Niantic because Go Fest. 1 for 6 on Articuno, and 1 for 11 on Moltres. So hopefully we can get Zapdos early on this time. We're just waiting for some backup, which is coming, and see you probably before catching. Unable to connect to server. That's not good. Hopefully though, it still shows registered to Pokedex. We got the Zapdos day 2, and I think the storm helped us out a little bit. There's no shelter from the storm with Team Instinct. We got 1888 Charge Beam Zap Cannon, so best moveset, really good IVs, and tomorrow we're going out for all-day raiding with the same kind of Saturday raid crew that we've been with the last 2 weeks for Articuno and Moltres. Hopefully this will be the first legendary bird that we can get 2 of, because it would be very fitting, this being our bird, Team Instinct Zapdos. And I'm gonna go away before I get struck by lightning. The storm, about to get home right over there, so I'll see you, well technically I'll see you in like a few seconds, but see you tomorrow. So we are at a fish statue right on Flagler. So we're right on the Intercoastal, and I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the results of just today of just really good Zapdos rating. This is the first time that we've caught more than one of any of the legendary birds. And if I go ahead, switch over to recents, we'll go ahead and see, besides random stuff that we caught in City Place, scroll down a little ways, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Zapdos today, and 1 Lugia, and a Lapras that hatched from a 10k egg. We also had some 5k eggs hatch also, but right now we are waiting for some backup at another Zapdos raid, so we're just smashing out Zapdos today, and we found a trick that finally works to actually get an increased chance of catching legendary Pokemon. And that's if, when you catch the legendary Pokemon, you don't press OK. You leave it on that screen that says OK and says, like, you know, this much Stardust for this much XP for that, etc., etc. You leave it there until everyone in the group has caught it, because apparently the game still thinks that no one's caught it yet and keeps it at that boosted chance of catching the Pokemon. And with every catch, usually you would press OK, and that would decrease the likelihood of everyone else in the group catching it to keep it so that not everyone's getting a guaranteed legendary every time. But if no one presses OK, it keeps it at that higher rating to catch legendary Pokemon. So as long as you do that, it's a very good chance of catching your legendary Pokemon, and for catching several of them. And if we go ahead and go over back to combat power, we'll see that there are some new Pokemon in this, because I did some evolutions last night. And so we have a second Dragonite, and we've also powered up our 1888 Zapdos from yesterday, and it's now 2500, and now we're just, actually I can boost it up a little bit more right now, and we're going to just kind of be boosting up the Zapdos, because Zapdos is going to be the most useful of the 3 legendary birds. So I'm going to go ahead, keep on powering up Zapdos as much as I can. Pretty much all my Stardust is going into this. A lot of rare candies are going into this as well. And so now we have 2597 on Zapdos, which is very nice. It'll be useful for other legendary Pokemon, such as Suicune, Ho-Oh when that eventually drops, Lugia as well. So very useful Pokemon. With Charge Beam, Zap Cannon is the moveset you're looking for. And so yeah, we're just waiting for some more backup for the Zapdos, and then just continuing smashing out Zapdos, maybe a couple Lugia and some other good Pokemon as well. So we're back at the house now. My hair is terrible. I took a shower. Let me just put my hat real quick. Skirt. There's a random Sudowoodo in my house. So there's that. That's really cool. But yeah, so we're going to catch this real quick, and then we're going to go over all of today. We did a ton of Zapdos raids, starting out real early in the morning. We were with an all instinct group for quite a while. I probably should use a great ball, but you know, whatever. We were with a all team instinct group for a while this morning, and then right around the time where I caught missed the Zapdos and then caught the random Dratini that was there, right after that, my camera was actually really low on battery, and my storage space on my phone started getting really low as well, so I wasn't able to really capture the rest of today, which is kind of unfortunate, but whoa. Also, by the way, I have figured out that there's a space in my on the touchscreen of my phone that just completely goes wonky. It wasn't my actual screen protector, so I need to go get a new one as this Sudowoodo continues to avoid me. So I need to go get a new screen protector on my phone, because I actually dropped my phone earlier today. I don't think you can see it, but right here, I took another spill on the skateboard this morning. Again, not my fault. Random rock. I blame the rocks entirely. But, took a little spill. Phone, thankfully, is unharmed thanks to this case. But I need a new screen protector. So I need to do that. What is with this Sudowoodo? Alright, bringing out the Ultra Balls. So, as you can tell, I've also been stacking up on Great Balls and Ultra Balls, because I don't want to get rid of them for eventually when Gen 3 drops. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. So that's going to be very cool when Gen 3 pops, because I'll just have all these. Why is this Sudowoodo? That's it. That's it. Alright. Catch. So we were with a Zapdos raiding group, and then right around the time of that Dratini Zapdos was when everything got really low, and then right after that there was this lull for about 3 hours where there was just nothing. But we're gonna go ahead, go into. No, this is right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put in Zapdos, or just probably Zap will do it. Z-A-P... Oh, Zapdos was actually... I've been talking about Zapdos a lot recently in chat, so it's just... But you can see it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Zapdos now. All the other legendary birds, Lugia... Well, actually Lugia I have 2 now, which is very cool. But Moltres and Articuno I only had 1 of. Until today I only had 1 Lugia, and that was from Niantic actually. But we now have 8 Zapdos, which is really cool, and it is the okay trick to not guarantee yourself a legendary, because as you saw maybe a couple times in it's probably just going to be a whole little segment of just me trying to catch Zapdoses. A couple of them did run away because I ran out of balls, etc. But 8 Zapdos. I'm so happy about this. It's incredible. And then the last Zapdos that we did was actually kind of down to the wire, because there was only 6 of us. No, it was actually 7. I think 7 or 8 of us, but it was lower level people, and it was right down to the wire. It was actually really fun to do, but it was right at a church, and it was about to start, and it was it's kind of awkward because we were taking up 4 or 5, 4 spaces, and people were just filing in, and it was kind of awkward. Alright, so yeah, it was kind of awkward, but also very cool. So we're also going to go ahead and just go through items and whatnot. I need to start stacking up on potions and etc. We still got a ton of lucky eggs for no apparent reason. Fast TMs and charge TMs I've been using and getting good move sets on Pokemon. been dumping rare candy into a couple Pokemon, which we're going to be looking at very soon. Stacking up on balls for, the next gen. Berries were actually starting to run low-ish. And then we have 3 Dragon Scales, 3 upgrades. I've been using Sunstones and Metal Coats. I think I have like 3 Scizors now, and a couple Blossoms, couple Sunfloras, and a couple Slowkings and Politoads. We're also going to just really quick look at that. We only need less than 100,000 until we hit level 34. So I might go ahead and do some power evolution grinding stuff. I have a Vaporeon in a gym that I actually forgot about, but that's cool. Yes. Right here, that's an interesting one. That's going to be coming up in a video very soon of me trying to go out and farm some Magikarps to get a shiny. That's coming out very soon. Do I get shiny? Do I not get shiny? We will see very soon. And I'm actually kind of excited about that video because it was fun. It was something different, and I'll probably do it again relatively shortly. But if we go ahead and go into combat power, this is where we will now see what I've been using my rare candies for. So we see Storm Chaser there. It was 1888. I've been powering up this guy right here because someone IV checked it for me at a raid, and it turns out to be like 95.7 IV with HP and defense maxed. So very cool. Charge Beam and Zap Cannon, which is the best moveset, and just very cool Pokemon in my opinion. Definitely by far the best legendary bird. And then we can see here second Dragonite. We've changed up the moveset, so it's Dragon Tail Outrage, and we also changed up moveset on this Dragonite, Dragon Tail Outrage as well, and then Tyranitar. You will notice I have 125 Larvitar candy, so I'll be getting another Tyranitar shortly after I do all the IV checking, etc., etc. We've been powering up Alakazam, and where did it go? There we go. 88 IV Alakazam. I've been powering up a little bit. And other than that, we've just been doing moveset changes and whatnot to get like the best moveset on everything. We're trying to get Rock Throw, Stone Edge on all Golems. I think I got it. I have it on 2 of my Golem, and then just need it on my 3rd one, which is actually just terrible IVs, but it was my best Geodude at the time, and I was like, oh, I might as well just evolve this guy. But it said I IV checked it later, turned out to be like 35, something like that. So Pebble, I call it Pebble, and actually it was kind of Rock Blast. It was Earthquake, changed it, got Rock Blast, changed it, Earthquake again, changed it, Rock Blast, and now I'm out of charge TMs. But yeah, that's basically the episode. Right there. If you did like it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And very excited about this episode. Editing it right now. Farming for a shiny Magikarp will be coming tomorrow, either later today at the time of this video being uploaded, or tomorrow. And then also wrapping up the Chicago Fest finally, which is basically just going to be a road trip back, kind of a long-ish video of just road trip back. I mean, if you want to like see that, it's going to be really more vloggy than Pokemon Go. But yeah, very excited about these next 3 videos. And then after that, we'll see what's going to happen once Zapdos is gone. Will Lugia stay there? Will we get Ho-Oh? Will the 3 legendary dogs be released? Mewtwo, Mew, Celebi? Gen 3? What's coming next to Pokemon Go? Once Zapdos is gone, that's going to be the next big question. But anyway, see you for the next episode of Pokemon Go.